come on over here.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello, how are you?
God love you.
Hi there, Rose.
Good to see you.
How are you, sweet love?
Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Oh, God. Sorry about my frock. I never got it finished.
It's lovely. I must say you're looking good, kid.
I feel a lot better, and thank you.
You're singing good, and you had a bit of a wee scare recently, didn't you? A little bit of a health scare.
I did indeed, yes. I'm normally such a healthy person, really, always running around, you know, and just touring and doing everything. And all of a sudden, when you're stopped in your tracks and you take an illness and you're in hospital and you get an operation and you start to cry.
Yeah, right.
And I'm great now. I only started back work last week. I had to recuperate for about 5 weeks.
And you got the all clear.
Got the all clear. It was touch and go, and I feel fantastic. And I'd like to thank everybody for all their lovely good wishes, and it's really helped.
You're like me, you'll have to be put down.
There's only the good people go, the bad ones stay.
Listen, you're singing as well as ever. What are you doing? How's your career going these days?
Thanks be to God, it's going fantastic. Apart from that setback, because I had all my bookings had to be put sort of back later on in the year. I've been doing a lot in America, Miami and LA. And but basically, I love performing in Britain, and you know, I love you know, it's.
You actually do particularly well in America. They like you in America, as far as I can hear.
Well, I've just started to tickle over there, Jerry. You know, I've started to tickle over there. It's been. I decided I would sort of. There's only so many theatres you can do all over the countryside. It's nice to go far afield and see what other audiences think about your performance or your singing or whatever. And I think it does help being Irish when you go over to America. Everybody loves the Irish, and if you've got any sort of talent at all, well, you know. You're halfway there.
What do you call a wee place you're from? Cloughahoga?
Cloughahoga?
Cloughahoga. It's a long way from
It's called Clog. Actually, Clog,
I'm sorry.
C-L-O-U-G-H-O-G-U-E. It's probably...
I thought it was kind of like a ha-ha.
That'll do.
What's a Clog?
Yeah, just outside Newry. Newry's my hometown, Clog. It's very difficult to find Clog on the map, but it's there.
It's a long way from Clog to somewhere like Las Vegas, really, isn't it?
It is. But, you know, it's great to always remember your roots and where you come from. I think it's so important. And it's a great thrill to me to always come home, tell everybody about my travels. You know, there's an excitement even here tonight, performing here in my own, you know, my own country. I just love it, you know.
I believe that you hadn't performed in Newry for an awful long time until quite recently.
Well, I've never actually took my whole show, you know, the whole caboodle over to home at all. And for the first time, I took my show to my hometown of Newry last year.
Where'd you play?
And I played the town hall.
I know it.
Oh, God.
All the stairs in the back.
Yeah, I mean, it brought me back because I used to go to elocution lessons there. It didn't work. You know, I used to go to elocution lessons. What are you laughing at? I talk posh. And, you know, I used to go to the feshes. You know, Ethel Fitzpatrick used to, you know, be the judge, and Sean Hollywood taught me how to... My mother and father sent me to speak properly. Father's car's a Jaguar, and Pa drives rather fast. But, you know, I kept going into sort of my normal accent, so... It never worked. But to take my show there, and what a reaction from... The people were wonderful. It was one of the highlights of my career, apart from playing at the Palladium.
But you'll never change.
Trying to hold my hand.
No.
Didn't know you were like that.
No, you would never change your accent or anything like that. I remember one time I had to do a little recording thing, and the BBC used to send people around, you see, to teach you how to talk, you see, but send the guys from London. And I was asked to do this tape, and I brought it into the guy, and he played it. He said, "Go away," he said. "There's nothing I can do for you."
Yeah.
You'd be exactly the same. You have to be yourself, don't you?
I think it's so important. I think now
it didn't do you any harm.
Didn't do me harm. People just sort of say, "What's that you said, Rose?" And, you know, when I ring up my girlfriends and I've got children, you know, and the children answer the phone, they say, "Mommy, there's a man on the phone for you." And people say to me, "Rose, how come..." Well, there's a woman's just got that gag.
She's a late developer.
Keep laughing, I've got a very weak finish. But, you know, people say to me, "Rose, how come you've got such a powerful speaking voice and sort of powerful singing voice?" And it's just that I come from a very big family and there's no lock on our bathroom door. Yeah.
Not at the same time. I mean you're a kind of a...
I'm laughing, I've heard it before.
You're a blustery type of person.
Blustery? I've never been heard called blustery.
You are blustery, and you're over the top a bit, but there's a soft side to you. There's a romantic side to you that I know exists.
I love romantic songs. I mean, I really do. I mean, I love to sing them. Songs about all sadness and love and you know, I mean, I don't know, I think romance has gone out the window these days. I mean, girls, have you ever noticed that when you first meet a fella, it's lovely at the beginning. He calls you all these lovely wee pet names. Wee animal names. Give me a kiss, my wee turtle dove. Come on over here, my wee chicken. 20 years later, have you ever noticed that the animals get bigger? Yeah, greedy pig! You fat cunt! I mean, I think that's disgusting, don't you, girls? I mean, romance should stay in
It should indeed. It should indeed. Now, you've got a sense of humour about that. Look, I keep wanting to touch you. You've got a sense of humour about that.
The Belfast Telegraph will be writing about us.
But you, at the same time, you've had a rocky enough old road, you know, in the field of romance.
I have
you know,
indeed.
Well publicised. Are you okay now?
Well, you never be okay when you lose someone you love. I mean, it's like a bereavement almost, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel now when I sing a sad romantic song that I've lived every lyric in that song. So I think it makes you a better performer. I mean, I once heard from somebody who'd been in the business many years that you cannot be a wonderful performer unless you've had hurt in your life and agony and all that. And I think it comes to everybody, but being a performer, you can show it in music.
That's right, you paid your dues. You can't make
Yes.
sausages unless you're a butcher.
That's right. He's so romantic, isn't he?
But I mean, look at all the people you've worked with. You've worked with Les Dawson, you've worked with Michael Barrymore, you've worked with them all. I mean, you must have got a wealth of experience, which indeed is obvious when you see you operating here and see you singing. And you've really learnt a lot from all those people.
I love working. I've been very lucky in my career that I've worked with some of the greatest. Les Dawson was one of my closest friends.
You like him?
I knew him. I miss him to this day. He was, you know, the most talented man. I mean, not just comic, but in everything. And okay, we've lost him to the big sky, but we've got the wonderful Michael Barrymore, who I've done a long summer season with. I've done TV shows with him. I mean, every time he sees me, he becomes me. He just, you know, he does. You can imagine him, you know. He just talks like me and does Irish dancing all the time, and he's fantastic. Great guy.
Have you any plans to bring the show you do now here in the near future? Because, I mean, I've talked to some people who've seen it recently and they say it's really good.
Thank you. Well, I've worked hard at putting. We do lots of stuff. We do Blues Brothers, and it's very fast-moving, costume changes, everything.
Yeah.
And I'd love to tour Ireland, and, you know, I just... Now I've finally got the show the way I want it. I want all the people at home to see it, you know, the way it is. It's taken a lot of long, hard slogging to get it professional and that it's ready.
You were never a person to stand still. I mean, you like to change, don't you? You like to go in another direction. At one stage, did you have notions of being a comedian?
Well, you know...
I mean, you are in yourself.
I don't normally tell gags. I just love it. I love sense of humour. I love to have a laugh and a giggle. But I think it's good to have being the comedian bit, because it means you can do more telly shows. I get invited. I'm very lucky. Apart from singing, I get asked to go on quiz games, and because I know that, you know, that I won't be a shrinking violet when I'm on a quiz game, which is why
you and I judged together, didn't we?
That's right. Go for it. Yes. That was very frustrating for me, because in this wonderful studio where it was, I wanted to get up there and sing. It's brought it all back because I was sitting being a judge, and I really hate judging other people. And I suppose you've got to be honest, but there I was tonight, sort of singing tonight, and it was, you know,
want to get up there
I'd rather do that than judge, yes.
You want to get up there and sing, I want to go upstairs and drink. Rosemary, thank you very much, love. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you later. Thanks a lot.